Hi, this is Natalie Kerber again, and we are going to be doing some safety with Lyle in the cross ties. So when you come out for your session, you will know how to handle Lyle and how to be around a horse. If you've never been around a horse, it's not like being around your dog. So we're going to start with some basic, what am I going to wear to the barn? And what we say at Ox Yoke is we have our barn clothes. So I wear leather boots. I don't know if you can see them. I wear leather boots. You can wear tennis shoes, but make sure they're leather. No flip-flops, no sandals, no open-toed shoes of any kind. A sturdy tennis shoe will work. Just remember, it's going to get dirty. And then I'm wearing a jacket right now because it's cool out, but no scarves, no floating clothing. Wear something that's kind of, fitting and not going to blow around. Wear your jeans if you got them, because you're going to get dirty. So we're not here to be adorable. We're here to have a session with Lyle. So next thing is we're going to learn how to brush Lyle's face. Lyle is, remember, he's 22, and I've had him for 14 years. And at Ox Yoke, we have a routine. All barns have a routine. And so if you stick with the routine, the horse knows what's going to be happening, and everything goes really smooth. So that being said, Lyle can be a little funny about his face. If you move too quick, he doesn't know who you are, he might jump. And that's about all that happens. But just in case, we have panic snaps on our cross ties, and Lyle will be already in the cross ties when you show up. And so if something would go horribly wrong and Lyle would jump back and be all frightened, you would just pull the panic snap. Super easy. Anyways, here's what we do. So we've got our brushes. I've got 2 of them. You can use them all over the whole horse. Doesn't matter which one you pick. And I am right-handed, so I've got the brush in my right hand, and I grab the halter right here by the nose part. And you brush up above the eyes, and you brush down below the eyes. See, and he likes it. And I'm brushing pretty hard. Like I said, he's a horse. He's not a dog. He's not a cat. You can brush under his chin. You can brush his whole nose. You can brush his mouth. I'll take the cheek pieces away. See, he just jumped because I moved a little too fast. I'll take the cheek pieces away, and I'll brush the side of his face. And you can brush around his ears. He can be a little funny about his ears, but he doesn't seem to mind today at all. That must feel good. They're shedding like crazy. All right, so that's how you handle Lyle's face when you're brushing it. If you don't hang on to the halter and try to brush it without hanging on, it doesn't work. Sometimes he'll even give you a little head bump, a little boonk. Don't let that bother you. Just hang on to the halter and keep brushing. Okay, and then for the rest of the horse, their hair goes down and to the back. So you're always brushing down and towards the back. And you can go all the way down to the feet. You can kneel down on one knee. Don't put your hands on the floor. And you can brush the whole leg inside and out. See, he likes it. Stand back up, and you just keep continuing to the back. Brush under his tummy, all that. I don't know if you can see, but there is a tickly spot right here. Horses don't laugh. So there's a spot where the hair goes 2 different directions. Just be careful that you're not being tickly with him here, that you're brushing it. Look where the hair is going and brush that way. Okay, that is it for that. And like I said, they're shedding like crazy. So we take a curry comb and we just brush all that hair out of the brush. Okay, now we are ready to move to the indoor. So how we get Lyle from the cross ties to the indoor is we take his lead rope, we hook it on the bottom ring underneath his chin here, we pop off the panic snaps, and we hold looped in my hand like this, loop up, tail down, and right underneath this brass piece that keeps the lead rope together, we hold him right here. So we don't hold him here, we're not hanging on tight, we're going to just give him a cluck, walk on. Walking into the indoor, it's super easy. You always walk through the door first. Never let the horse walk through the door first or with you, otherwise you will get squashed. So now we're ready to start the indoor part of the session here, where we're going to learn how to stand here with Lyle, how to lead Lyle, how to stop, you know, just basic stuff. He knows voice commands. He knows the words walk and trot. He knows whoa. That's the magic word for stop. So it's really easy. He's very, very broke and very easy to handle. So there's no worries there. You can always give Lyle a big pat. He likes it. Good boy is always good. All right, so again, same routine. Loop underneath the brass piece here. We're going to walk on a circle. Ready? Walk on. Okay, so notice how Lyle is just following along with me, and I'm keeping my walk steps the same tempo as his walk steps. You don't want to be walking so fast and you're trying to pull the horse along. That's not good. You just want to walk. He's kind of right next to you. Very, very low stress. I mean, this is like super easy. It's okay if he's a little ahead. We're going to say hope. He stops right away. Good boy. And if you are doing anything with Lyle towards the back, turn and face him. Now notice he's like, what are you doing? Notice how he put his head up. He's just wondering what I'm doing, that's all. So you can even put the lead rope, as long as you're hanging onto the halter, in the one hand. You can pet Lyle. You can go all over with him. He doesn't mind at all. Notice how he just stands here real quiet. So for those of you who have never been around horses, and this maybe seems like a really large animal and you're a little nervous about it, not to worry. If you are not comfortable walking a circle with Lyle and maybe doing a halt and a walk on, don't worry. Sarah will walk on the other side next to you, and Lyle will not have a problem with that at all. If you're concerned and worried, Lyle, like I said, he's real broke. He's not going to do anything. Just take your time, come up. It's okay to pet him as much as you want. Just like I said, be careful around his face. Be real careful. He's real well behaved. So try not to be nervous. Always take deep breaths. Keep breathing. If you stop breathing, that is not good. We're going to go over the halt one more time. Notice what I am doing with my body and what I'm doing with Lyle. Just pay attention to what I'm doing, and it's really easy. Walk on. Notice I'm going to stop walking and I'm going to say, ho. I'm not even pulling on this at all. Some people will try to pull back on the horse, stop them with your body. No, that doesn't work. Just say, whoa, stop walking first. Say, whoa. And there's like no weight hardly in my hand at all. He will listen. And notice how I'm using my horse voice. Ho. I'm not saying, ho, I'm not screaming, I'm not getting excited. Ho, boring, firm, horse voice. For some of the life coaching exercises, we use blocks, and usually 3. I'm just going to show you with one how to walk Lyle around a block. It's different than just leading him around the ring or on a circle, because you're making a smaller circle around this block. So you've got to remember, you've got a school bus size kind of animal back here. It's not a little Prius, it's a big object, and you want to make sure you're giving Lyle enough room to easily walk a balanced round circle as best as you can. So again, I'm just going to get over here, get into my leading position. I'm going to walk on, give him a cluck. And what I normally do when I'm doing the block is I put the lead rope still looped in my one hand, and I let Lyle pick the tempo. Sometimes he walks really slow. Right now he's walking pretty good, and notice how far away I am from the block. Oop. And see, he still hops. Now let me show you how to do it when you're going the other direction. So I'm going to turn Lyle around here. Notice how he's real cooperative. Again, I'm just going to put the lead rope in my one hand so he can pick the tempo. I don't want to be the boss in this situation. In this situation, you're looking to see what Lyle has to say about it. What's Lyle got to say? Because this block is a representation of something you've got going on in your life. And so it's how you're walking, how you're talking, how you're behaving, and Lyle's paying attention to that. And so we don't want to interfere with what Lyle's trying to tell us.